Oh, I see. Okay. Oh my God, my hair is like a little rat's nest. Okay.
Are you moving down there?
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll hop in the shower.
Okay.
I'm just gonna wake up here.
Hi, how are you? Oh, my dog's joining us too. She's going crazy. Hi, hello everyone. Oh my gosh, I feel like we're newfound friends. This is so exciting. Hi. Thank you so much for being here. I'm just gonna wait a couple more minutes and then we can get into it. Or if you want to start like asking away any questions that you have, I'm more than happy to answer. This is so fun. I don't really go live often on Instagram. So this is a fun, fresh take. All right. Hello, hello. Welcome. Thank you. Yay. All right. I'm just going to wait another couple minutes and then we'll get into it. But yeah, if you're more than welcome to. Hi. Hello. Hi, I'm just going to wait a couple more minutes and I'll get started on, I guess, the basics and how to get in. Or if you guys have any questions, I can just start answering questions right away if you have questions for me. So just a little bit of background on who I am. My name's Angie and I'm in Toronto. So a lot of my experience comes from the industry in Toronto, in the film and television industry. My background has been in indie film. So I had oh, hi. How is the class conducted? Is synchronized. So what it is, it's you do it at your own pace. So you download it. I'm actually just uploading it. Oh, hi! I'm just uploading it right now, actually. And you're going to get a link, and you click on the link, and you can sign in, and it'll be your own little special platform. And you go completely at your own pace. And it's something that you'll have forever as well. So whenever I do updates, you'll automatically get the updates completely for free with the course. And yeah, so hi. And yeah, so you get the link to it and then you have the insider to the course. And then it's just like modules, different video modules. I also have the templates will be there as well. There's also going to be worksheets that you can reference to because I have also like an Excel spreadsheet so you can keep track of who you're pitching. And also there's different stages. I don't know what stage everyone's in when they go into the course. So I do have a breakdown of what stage you're at, the best approach for it. So for instance, it depends on where your project is. Some people have teams. I've been in a position where you've had teams. Oh, there we go. Whoops. Some people are in. All right, get out of here. Some people. Hi. Oh, thank you. Some people have teams when they pitch, and some people are just solo. So there's a lot of variables. So I try to do my best to include everyone's position, and then you have your different documents, so that way you can keep track of what stage you're at. Hello, Nick. How are you? And you can keep track of what am I talking about? Hi. Sorry, did that answer you? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Did that answer your question with the layout of everything? You basically log in and then you have all your modules and you can have all your related PDFs and spreadsheets and everything like there. It's all set for you. And then just get a Canva account for your templates and then you can just plug and play exactly what it is for your project. Hi, so hello everybody. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting to see all your lovely faces. Hi everyone. Hello. Okay, good. I'm glad that was clear. Sorry, I got distracted a couple times. Hello, thank you so much for joining. Does anyone have any questions? I can just go into like kind of like the basics of everything. When it comes to pitching and the industry. I don't know where everyone is in their situation because there's just like 1,000 variables of where you're at in the industry, how many years experience. I was talking to someone recently about they wanted to get into crew work, and I mentioned that they can just go to the Directors Guild. I know in Canada, at least, it's probably IATSE. We can contact both Directors Guild and IATSE. How do you pitch your projects to producers? Okay, so with my experience, what happened with my writing partner and I? So I had a production company in Toronto, and I only worked with like micro, non-budget indie films. And so we wanted to pitch a TV show. We had no connections whatsoever to television. So what we did was all of our years experience, everything that we know, and I took a marketing class, and we created a query letter. Well, first of all, we wrote the script and everything. So you have your query letter, and with the query letter, you kind of break down your script and all of your marketing material. And just on the query letter that we sent out, we managed to find people on LinkedIn. And we also found you need development executives. So people that are in development, you look for them and then either directly message them on LinkedIn, or we would find their emails. And in my course, I teach you how to find their emails. And then you just send out your query letter. And just on the query letter alone, people have asked for script requests. And then you send out your script or your pitch packet, lookbook, whatever materials that you have. Send it to them. They replied back about setting up a meeting. And it kind of just snowballed from there. And so the course that I have is like $27. And I go into like A to Z on everything. And if you have, like for instance, if you just get a couple meetings, what we did was piggyback all of our meetings. So we would start off with a couple of them, and they always ask you at the end, what else you got? So then you could piggyback another meeting if you have another good project. Also, they ask you, who else have you seen? So then we say, oh, we haven't really seen much of anyone else, but because we had a meeting with them, and if they made a recommendation of who to talk to, then we would email that person, and we would change our subject line to say, recommended by this person. And we would name drop them in the subject line so that they would automatically open it. And we'd be like, hi, they told us about you and that you would love our project. So that was our sneaky way to kind of snowball more eyeballs on our project and get more meetings. And so by doing that, we kind of became the new kids on the block. And then we would find out about different events. So then we'd be a face to a name. And that's how you kind of slowly grow yourself as the new kid that has this awesome script. And we kind of became more well known in the industry as these unicorns that just showed up with this script, and they're like, who the hell are you? Like, where did you come from? And that's kind of how we got into the door. I think our first meeting was with Chorus Entertainment, and then that got us a meeting with E1. And then, I think the last people we finally got in the door with was Bell. So that was kind of how all of that snowballed, and we eventually got a co-production agreement with a production company. Yeah. Does anyone have any other questions on getting in the door, or any other further questions about I guess to go into, yes, thanks. So another thing that I could mention was, like for instance, so we hired a designer for our Bible. And I know other people have different projects. I don't know specifically the situation. So Nick, what is your situation? So are you a screenwriter and you're looking for a producer, or do you have a show or a film? because that also varies too, on who you find. You want to find someone that matches your project, because then you're just kind of burning a lead. And we're not really burning a lead. They could just be like, that's not for me, but thanks. And you could just always reach out to that person again, because they're not going to remember you anyways. So that's something to screenwriter looking for a producer. Okay, cool. Is it a film or a TV show? Hi, Devron. Someone that can match my project. Okay, great. So what you can do, so what we did, film. Cool, cool. So what you're going to want is obviously the query letter. You will want, if you're pitching, because a producer, his responsibility for the producer is the pitch deck. You could create a lookbook to kind of give an idea of the feel of it. So a lookbook is just like a picture book, very little text and explanation on everything. And or you could just have the script itself, because you're a screenwriter looking for a producer. So what you can do then is reach out on, do you have an IMDb Pro account? Because I didn't know about this until recently, and I learned how to scrape emails. And I was like, damn, I wish I knew how to do this when we were pitching. It would have saved me so much time, because I had to search manually for this stuff. So you can just go, I don't have the, do you know, there is an extension on Google. You could do a Google extension, and you do site, I don't know how to get it up on here, but yeah, I do, but I have reloaded again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got rid of it too, because it's just like, why, right? It went really downhill. But I think if you can, oh yeah, because the emails are on IMDb Pro. Yeah. So, I mean, I think they have a deal going on now. It's like $8 or something like that. They're like really desperate for people to sign up again, because it really went downhill. So I think you can get it cheap. Just get it for the month and then cancel it. And then get the emails, cross-reference the emails. So what you can do is you'll go, I don't know how to get the picture or something like that, but basically just write this down. It's site, semicolon, and then you'll put in quotes, Instagram.com. And then another quote, you put whatever genre it is, producer, quote, end quote. And then if you hit enter, it will come up with all the Instagram accounts of that genre producer. So if you are a horror producer, if that's in your bio and you have your email attached to your Instagram, it will show up. And then you can have a Google extension, and it will put the emails in a CVS format for you. So then you have a spreadsheet right there of your producers. There's that. You could also go into LinkedIn, and it has a specific, I think if you go into advanced settings or advanced search in LinkedIn, you could put in the genre and the producer, and it'll have it there too. They might, or you could even just exchange Instagram with LinkedIn. LinkedIn is really secure with emails. So if you could also, I wonder if this would work with IMDb Pro. I haven't tried it yet. I'm definitely going to try it out. And then whatever I come up with, I'm going to just add into the course as well, because all of that is in the course, like all the details of it. And then you have your own spreadsheet that I have set up for everybody to keep track of all the people that they've reached out to, and also how to follow up, because following up is just as important. I have LinkedIn. Fantastic. Do you have LinkedIn Pro? Because they have the emails in LinkedIn Pro. You could do the same thing. Sign up for the Pro and then cancel after a month, after you get everybody's emails. So it's worth it just to get the emails. Then you can just search through there too. That's what we did. We've got IMDb Pro for like a month, swiped everyone's emails, and then canceled. That's what it's for. Anyways, let's be real. But yeah, and I know a lot of people that had success getting script requests just by I don't have the pro. Yeah, I would do the same thing. Just like sign up for the pro and then cancel after a month, after you get everyone's emails, because everyone's emails shows up in the pro. So it's just so annoying, but what are you going to do? Unless you do that site thing, the email site, swipe email. Oh my God, my brain farted. Okay, the email swipe thing. And if you exchange it for IMDb, that might work as well. Might save you a few bucks there. But yeah, so yeah, it has the information, and then your follow-up is just as important because people get busy. People sent them stuff all the time. So just constantly follow up within a week, maybe 2 weeks the first time. After 2 weeks, then 3 weeks and 4 weeks. And they'll eventually get back to you. Something I learned, because we were very green when we started this process, and we learned so much from these executives and producers, and like that's everything that I'm sharing in my course is everything that I've learned from these people on how the business works. And Teresa's our mentor from 100 Dragons that we signed with, and she told us, she goes, people know to respond back to me because I will bother them all day, every day until I get my answer. So don't ever think you're bothering somebody. They will respond no. Or just, as long as you're like nice about it, you're not just like, what the hell, man? Like, obviously if you're a professional, they're not going to get mad for you following up. They're going to respect it. So, because they're busy and they're just like, crap, like, I forgot about you. Sorry. We had a response 6 months after, and we were following up with them. And finally, after like, I don't know, the 10th follow-up, they were like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. We had a turnover. Like we would absolutely love your material. And then we had a meeting with them. So, I mean, you just never know. Just keep bothering people. I know, that was like, I was terrified to message you all to be like, I'm going live, but I knew it'd be like crickets if I didn't tell people. So it's like, it's scary putting yourself out there, and it's about like handling and self-regulating yourself, because this business, right? It's so scary, and it's always the squeaky wheel gets the grease. In everything, in every situation, it's the loudest person gets the attention. And it's not always, and that's why you're like, how do these people make it? Because they're loud, because they make themselves known. And so it's always the loudest person at the end of the day. So you gotta not bother people. Sorry. I have to eat my words. But it's so true. It can be really intimidating, and, and the rejection too. You have to know how to handle rejection and not take it personally. And for me, the biggest thing that was so alleviating was learning about how the business works, how things operate, from talking to all these mentors that we gained, and just learning that it really isn't about you. There's just so many different operating things going. I have a production company that wants to do my TV series, but now I have so many questions. I need a co-production agreement. Yes, if you want to, they can option it. I would not accept a $1 option agreement. If they want to option it, they got to option it. Or they just buy it. But if you want to stay on as a producer, then look for a co-production agreement where you can stay on either as a writer. But yeah, that's something that you would talk to them when you have a meeting with them. They're going to ask you, so what are you looking for? And just say, yes, exactly. Persistence. Exactly. I'm so sorry. Yes. So they're going to ask you in the meeting, what are you looking for? And you're going to say, well, I want to stay on as, I want to stay on the project. I want to be producer, showrunner. Do you have experience. You can stay on as a producer and as a writer, but the showrunner, that is a massive, massive responsibility. You're basically saying, I want to be the executive of a network, because the showrunner isn't just the person that keeps the integrity of the show, but they're the boss of absolutely everybody on the show. If you don't have experience, you will not be a showrunner. And do not say you want to be a showrunner, because that's going to scare them. They're, because you can stay on the project. Tell them that this is an important project for you. With writing a film, should you option or sell? Scripts, overseas gig. What is that? What do you mean, the overseas gig? But for writing a film, should you option or sell the screenplay? Option is the most common. Selling screenplays right now, pilots is more famous, more popular for being sold, because then they just option it, pay you, and you're gone. And that's kind of the idea that they want. But for a screenplay, it's less likely to have it just a sold agreement. So option is probably your best option. And in the option, make sure that you get first choice of doing the rewrites. So that would be in the option agreement. The most common one that they do is $1 option, and they hold your script hostage for 2 years. So it's a terrible deal. Don't take it unless you don't have any credits to your name. Depends how much you care about this script. I don't know, what stage are you in? Have you written several screenplays, or are you this is your first one? If you don't have any credits, then I would get it optioned, because then you can present yourself for the next thing as an optioned screenwriter. And so for the TV show, a co-production agreement is fine. But then that means you have producer's responsibilities as well. So you will not get paid until you land a broadcaster. Why does it keep doing that? Okay, you will not get paid because producers don't get paid until the broadcaster comes in and gives you money. So that's something to keep in mind. I wrote several, but no credit. If you don't have credit, I recommend an option agreement then. Yes, sorry. And so for the TV show, where was I for the TV show? Oy, oy, oy. Oh my God. My brain farted again. I need more coffee. The agreement with the production company, they could option it, and you can stay. And in the option agreement is that you stay on as a writer. So if you don't want producer responsibilities, that is a way to stay on as a writer, but not have producer responsibilities. Because for producer responsibilities, because we were co-producers, and it sucks. I'm not going to lie, it freaking sucks. But it was a personal story. It was a very, very important project for us. The other project, we were like, we don't care. We will do an option agreement, whatever. Just take our money, and we'll stay on if something happens. Let us know what happens with this project, kind of thing. But as a producer, you have a lot of responsibilities in producing. So you have to also, if you're already doing the pitch decks and stuff like that, so you might as well just, you're learning that in the course anyways. So you're going to be learning a lot of producing responsibilities. You're also going to learn how to pitch as well. So everything is in the course there. So by the time you're done, you're going to be ready for producer responsibilities. So, and then also you have to help them find the money if you can. So grants, that was something we also had to do. So we had to have our grant proposals and have all of and we had meetings with showrunners. So it was a great experience to have that co-production because it forces to learn how to be producers and how to reach out to showrunners. And so we had a lot of great meetings with showrunners. We met Anthony Farrell, is one of the writers from The Office, and he was like honestly the best guy in the world. He was so sweet and introduced us to and loved the project and introduced us to a lot of other showrunners. No one was available. So, but we had a showrunner who worked with us for a little bit to do some rewrites, and she was lovely. So, you know, it's about creating relationships with people. So I understand you want to be a showrunner and you want to be involved. Absolutely, because that's free mentorship right there. If you want to stay on as co-producer and say, I want to learn, I want to be part of the production team and get this thing moving, and any questions that you have, they'll answer. That is the best mentorship you can ask for. So if you want to be part of a production team and get that going and and learn how to package it and get it in front of a broadcaster, and they already have interest, that's great. That's so great. So I'm really excited for you. I think it's going to go so great. Yay. Because showrunner, oh my God, the showrunner is the boss of the entire show. From all your writers to the PA, everybody. So you are the boss, and you have to know what everyone's job is. Oh God, that thing's going to pop up again. You got to know who everyone's job is, what their responsibilities are, how they operate, and you have to hire everybody. So a showrunner is that is a whole can of worms. They will never, ever, ever give someone that is green in the industry that job, because they're giving you millions and millions of dollars an episode. They're not going to give it to someone that doesn't know what they're doing, that has never done this before. So that's not going to happen. And that's a good thing that's not going to happen, because if it did, things would go down the toilet real fast. But they could keep you on as a writing staff for sure. And you will have the relationship with the showrunner as well. So, if things work out and you build a relationship with a showrunner, then you're building yourself as a writer and creating a network. And it's always about the next job. In this industry, it's always about the next job, because it's a industry full of scarcity. So I hope this helped. Hope that answered some questions for y'all. Does anyone have any other questions? Any clarification on anything? Oh, hi. Hi, Dalton. How are you? I was just answering some questions about the industry and pitching. In the film and television industry. Ooh, how to produce or direct eventually. Amazing. And you want to eventually, have you done any shorts or anything like that? Like if you're coming just like from scratch, what I recommend, get whatever you can in the industries. Where are you located? Because it is really dependent where you live. You can reach out to anybody from where you are. And there's always a community of filmmakers that you can build with. But it is a relationship industry. And again, who you know, but that's all it is. It's about building relationships. So Kentucky, it's going to be a little harder. But I mean, like, the good thing is, like, all pitches are Zoom anyways. So that's a good thing. So getting into the door, and if you want to, there's got to be like a local filmmaking community, and it's got to be real tight if it's in Kentucky, Louisville. Louisville. Oh my God, I can't talk. Louisville, right? Okay, geez Louise. So, learning from complete scratch. Oh my God, I'm so excited for you. We have a small film community. You know what? Small film communities are awesome. They're so awesome because everyone is in the same boat. They want to learn and everyone is gung-ho. You also get a lot of free, real sweet locations. Something I learned from a cinematographer that I work with who's genius. Your location sets the bar on the look of your project. So if you can snag free locations, which is a massive headache for a lot of people in the industry, connect with everybody in your film community and plan a project. I would start creating a co-op where, let's say there's a group of 5 of you. And yeah, I made it kind of a few people community. Amazing. Y'all need to get a pact going with a group of you. Oh, hi, Jane. How are you? Make a pact with your group and say, listen, let's all hustle together to get stuff done and get it made. Because that's how anyone made it. You find your people and you all grow together. That's what we did. That's what Spielberg did with Lucas and all those guys. You find your people and you all grow together and you push each other. So what happens is you create a co-op. Let's say there's 5 of you. And every other week you film a short film. And one of you writes, one of you directs, and you all take turns. You all take turn on being the DP, the writer, the gaffer, whatever it is, the main crew, the sound. All of you rotate the job, and that way you get so much experience, and you each get a project that you've written and directed and DP'd. So this is giving you all an opportunity, all pool in your money for the projects. And I mean, I spent thousands and thousands of dollars on my own projects because it's just that it sucks. It sucks. And what I'm learning now, I'm thinking, frig, I wish hindsight 2020. So find a side hustle that supports your film career. Because no one's going to give people money. They're just not going to hand you money to make stuff. You got to pay for it yourself. But if you have a co-op, you all are in it together. And luckily, y'all got iPhones. So you got your camera, and there's equipment. Equipment is so cheap now. Go on Amazon. They have indie film lighting bundles. They have equipment for your iPhone that you can use. It is so cheap to produce stuff now. And the most expensive thing is labor. So if y'all are committed to doing this, then you got the most expensive part of the way. You got your locations for free because it's a small area, small town. Most likely you're going to find some people to give you free locations. But make sure you take really good care of them. Be really considerate of the people that give you the location so they can give it to you again. Because if you put a hole in the wall or something like that, they will never, ever do it. And they'll tell everybody to never give you a location. So make sure you're extremely respectful and take care of the place and feed everyone really well. So the money that you're going to spend is on food. That's pretty much what you're going to be spending your money on. Oh my God. So sorry. I just got a notification from one of my students. I'm so excited. She finished her screenplay. Oh my God, that's so exciting. Sorry, I also run a 30-day screenplay mastermind where you write a script in 30 days. It's either a brand new idea or a rewrite or whatever it is. And it gets you into the mindset of writing every single day. And then you have a community to support you and keep you accountable. And she just finished her script. She finished it early. I'm so excited. Sorry. Great. Oh, thank you so much, Tracy. Oh, I'm glad you could tune in. It's still in early stages, and it's been great listening and inspiring. Oh, thank you so much. You are so lovely. Like, honestly, truly, just like talking to you guys from, let's be real, that I was so freaking overwhelmed with the response from people about the query letter. I was like, what is happening right now? And it's just been so great to talk to you in Messenger and to kind of see where you're at and what's going on. And I'm so happy I can help. And I am so excited. I'm going to be launching my mini course. It's right now $27, and the price goes up. You can get in the link in bio, but the price is going up tomorrow when I launch it, and I'm going to be running ads too, so you'll see the ads. I'm so excited, and everyone has just been so lovely. Oh my gosh, I'm just so overwhelmed. Thank you so much. Y'all are just like so sweet. I have to pee. So I'm going to be heading out soon. But Jeffrey, do you have any other questions? Tracy? Jane? If no one has any other questions, then I'm going to go pee. And definitely check out the course. Also check out the 30-day screenplay mastermind. We start, the next one is going to be March 15th. And you're going to get your script done in 30 days. Hooray. And anyone that signs up soon, they get free coverage from me as well. Aw, thank you, Tracy. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, I'm heading out. It was so awesome talking to you all. Thank you so much. Take care. Have a good week.